In this presentation, we'll be walking through custom field capabilities in DrivenCRM. To start, we're going to go under Options and Utilities, and we're going to access Company Preferences. As a side note, if you need to access custom fields or other preference options inside of System Management, so you need to be logged in as an admin. From here, what we're going to do is open that screen, and on the left-hand side, we're going to access our custom field areas. They're broken into categories for us. So from here, I can go ahead and make a selection based on account, contact, item list, also lead custom form fields. Inside of our purchase order as well as our sales order areas, we support that. We have an option called register product. This is really for asset tracking for both products you've sold to customers as well as just general asset tracking for your clients. Then under here, you can also create custom fields based on work order spaces over here on the left. In this case, what we're going to do is work on league custom fields, so we want to focus on bringing these fields into here. I already took the liberty of setting some of these basic ones up. So for us, the relevance would be things like, for example, sign-up dates for trials and the expiration date of those trials as well. And we also support 2 different trial systems, so we want to also look at those trial types. And over here on the left-hand side, I want to see yes or no if an email has been sent out. If I want to change these selections over here on the right-hand side based on field type, I can. So once I set these up, they're not set in stone. I can make some changes down the road. In this case, there's 2 changes that I need to make. One is going to be based on what's called the trial type. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a drop-down selection. In this case, I'm going to do what's called a drop-down single selection. We also support what's called a drop-down multi-select. The difference between these ones is that a drop-down single selection only allows for me to select one option within inside the drop-down. If I have several different options, but there might be a variety of selections that I need to make, then the multi-select is the one that I want, where I could go ahead and have a drop-down selection, but select 3 or 4 of the different items inside that drop-down list. In this case, we want to see that we're just going to have a drop-down single select. Over here on the right-hand side, I can click this blue box and it will pull up my drop-down values. In this case, I want to go ahead and just enter in 2 different items, and to segment them, all I have to do is hit enter after entering the one that I want. So I'll say IPP, or what we call our Intuit Partner Platform. And the second option here that we're going to say is our Enterprise Hosted. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Save Changes. Down under here, under the display name on the second thing that we need to change, under here we're going to say email sent. And right now it's just showing as a text field. What I'd like to do instead is actually have that be a yes/no selection. So I'm going to go ahead and update that accordingly. I'm going to go over here on the left-hand side. I'm going to go ahead and click on Save Changes now. And my change has now been saved directly to System Preferences. I can close this window out. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a sales lead to show you where those custom fields lie. So I'm going to open up this lead, for example. So we've got D done at 1-LLC. Down over here, I'm going to click on that Custom Field tab, and you're going to see the custom selections I've just created. So we've got here the trial sign-up date. These are date-driven fields, so I can make that selection. And let's say that they started the trial on the 1st, and it's going to expire here. Let's say, for example, on the 31st. And then we're going to say that under here that they came in, and here's my drop-down selection as you see. So I've got the Intuit Partner Platform. That's how they got in touch with us. We have not sent them an email yet, so we're going to have that flagged as no. We're going to click on Save Changes from here, and at that point then these are now permanently changed and also saved to the record. Of course, I can update this information as time progresses, so if I say at this point, yes, I want to make that selection that the email was sent, then obviously at that point I can update the information as we go along. This is just one area of many, as you saw before. So if I go back in under the Options and Utility section, back into Company Preferences, you can see that the custom field items that we just created, they're supported throughout all of these other areas. I would encourage you to go into these sections, set up the system so it's customized to meet your needs with the custom field technologies. If questions come to surface, please reference the documentation. If you need further assistance, feel free to reach out to us direct. We'll be glad to help accordingly. Have a great day.